what's Missin Curfew? It's when you kind of play guilty, but you show up.
How nice is a green light on the road, though? No practice tomorrow, no plane, just go.
Scotty Upshaw in the clear, and he scores! Right in front, scores!
A few laughs, a little bit of fun, and obviously a lot of hockey talk.
You're listening to Missin Curfew.
Fellas, coming to you from Hall Pass Media in Newport Beach, this is Missin Curfew. And before we start snapping around, let's not forget this show is always presented by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Obes, the birthday boy, and we got our Stanley Cup champ, all-time good guy, entrepreneur, dad of the year. Fuck, who else knows what he's doing there? But we got the Richardson back, fella. Boys, good to see you. Up, dog.
Fellas.
Happy birthday,
Thanks,
buddy.
boys.
Hey, listen,
Happy birthday.
news for you. Only 20 more years. 20 years, and we get our pension, buddy.
Yeah.
Right? 20 years. Get our
Richie, how many more do you got, bud?
I'm 40, so.
Oh, that a boy. 22. 22. That's nothing. Nice. Thanks, boys. Princey, thanks for the photo dump there. Made me laugh. Couple chuckles there with the high stick from Switzerland's all-time photo.
So, Richie, I said in the group chat, Rich, you saw the stick with Uppy's. It's got the blade and Uppy's visor on the inside.
Yep.
So I'm at home at Christmas time, and my dad's like, let's watch the World Juniors. I'm like, Dad, typically I would say yes, but Upshaw's playing in the Spangler. Let's just flip this. Let's just flip this on for a bit and see if we get some good fucking entertainment here. And that was like first couple shifts. You tried to fight somebody, and then you had a stick up in your face. I'm like, see, I told you.
Goal called back because I ran into the goal.
Yeah,
How did you get the stick up there? Just go over the net? Or
No, I was fighting for a puck in the corner. This guy just speared me right up under my visor, and it caught his stick, and the ref was, it's a blatant high stick, ref. The fucking stick's caught under my visor. Didn't cut me, though. Didn't cut me. So I was able to go out that night and feel
Oh, no, baby.
I was watching. I'm like, is that his stick or the other guy's stick? Whose stick is that? It was just chaos out there. Richie had the old Spangler.
Love that.
In Zurich. It was controlled chaos. Up, dog. I would say, what'd your kids get? What's it like with your
about
kids?
the birthday now is waking up to a couple fun cards and, them just thinking that your birthday as a dad means it's their birthday too. They're like, what kind of cake do you want? I think you should get chocolate cake. You're like, okay, is that because you like chocolate cake? Like, I like ice cream cake, but whatever you guys want, kids. So no, they're good. I'm gonna see the Mac L is in town. I'm gonna go have a few pints with him tonight.
Nice.
Maybe a nice beach lunch tomorrow. Watch some baseball and.
So you're getting a birthday week here.
I'm trying.
He's getting the birthday week, Rich. You just like
Yeah, I love that.
Your birthday was pretty impressive. Even Bowie's like, Dad, your birthday's over.
Hey, let's not bring it up, man. It was last year.
Hey, we got to take 40 there, though, Richie. Take that week off when you can.
100%.
From all the responsibility we found ourselves in, nowadays.
I got to tell you, Uppy, right now, I'm solo parenting for the next couple days. Jess is in LA, but I'll tell you what, though, I'm probably gonna get in shit for this, but it's actually almost easier. I swear to God, I've never seen the kids behave so well. I put them in bed. They went to bed without even fussing. Got up this morning. It was just sunshine and everything was rainbows. Right to school, not a fuss. I don't know. It might be something to the single parenting. I don't know.
Are you using like some form of bribery, or is it just
you want to be good parenting? Kids? Yeah. That's parenting, baby.
It's parenting.
A little structure, eh, Richie? A little structure.
Hey, that's all it is. It's a little firm structure.
Richie's got the whiteboard out, eh? He's like, all right, here we go. Here, you go to school this day over here, swing over here. It's not hard, girls, all right? Okay, go, get in the car, let's go.
Fuck me.
I highlighted mine, though, that this past weekend. So I'm assistant coach this flag football squad, 5-year-old girls. We're the Vikings. Little Vikings. We played the Packers. It was a good divisional matchup.
Fucking it's the NFC North matchup.
But Izzy got her first 2 touchdowns. It was great.
How was her celly?
Great cellies.
Awesome.
In soccer, the kids go to the flag in the corner and they celebrate like the Premier League guys do. In football, they sort of spin. They'll throw the ball down and they'll dance around like the girls will. But pretty fulfilling moment to see your chick she got caught where she was running into a big group of the girls were all huddled up it's all running place. And she stopped and cut back and looked for open field. And then it's just hilarious. But
that's so funny.
You got some vision
of a dad moment there. Good.
You're not going to
be throwing down the sidelines or what?
Oh yeah. I was running.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Yeah, it was great.
You're not going to turn into Will Ferrell from Kicking and Screaming, are you? Where he brings a Ditka and fires them and has a coffee machine on the sidelines.
No, but I always bring a spicy margarita when I coach.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
You got to get tossed once, though, right? Or they're too young to get tossed. Like, if you coach your kids, you got to toss once a year.
Tossed.
Yeah, once a year. Get
You
tossed.
see the one this little girl Paige, she's a beast. She runs faster than fucking anybody. She got like toe to toe, went head first with another girl. Like they got to wear mouth guards and stuff because the girls are running.
Oh, for sure.
And they both got up and Paige on our squad was winded. I can tell like she's trying to catch her breath. And I was like, it was in the middle of, is she going to cry or is she not? But she's such an athlete that she just got up and like got her breath and went back out for the next play. I was like,
Wow. Like
tough.
like Jimmy Dugan in the League of Their Own. There's no crying in baseball. What's going on here, Jimmy? She's crying, sir. He's like, Coach Hoseby called me a talking pile of pig shit. And that's when my parents came all the way from Michigan to see me in the game. Did I cry? But the game I love, there's no crying in baseball. One of my favorite scenes, but I got to get up there and just maybe obviously check out Izzy bombing around, but I got to see on the sideline. I got to see an action.
Yeah, I'm not on the side. I'm right behind them. You know, you got to get out on the field.
You're
somewhere to go.
Oh, you're on the field.
Yeah, you go on the field.
Oh, wow.
Big guys there. We're at the Friday Night Lights but
Are you calling plays, Uppy? Like are you doing the plays?
3,000 kids on Friday night at these fields. 3,000 like people, parents, kids. It's nuts.
Jeez.
Flag footballer. Ricky, you call the plays. Yeah, I'm the defensive coordinator, and then Megan, who's our coach, she leads the offense. But I'm in charge. I go the two hunters up at the front. They're just watching where the ball goes. There's a lot of fakes. And then I keep the strategies the last line of defense. I line up the girls 4 across.
New Jersey Devils, he's trapping it up, Rich. He's trapping it up.
4 across, and I go, look, girls on the outside lock line. You own that line. No one gets, you push them out. And then the 2 in front, I mean, it's all on you guys. So
hey, Richie, fucking Guy Bouchard or whatever that guy's name with Tampa, he's playing the 1-4.
Oh, God.
that got him fucking punted right
Let him come to you.
Boys, moving on to a little intro here. Ducks hockey. We went to lunch on Thursday with the boys from Colorado Extreme, Sheldon and Brian Berard, Sheldon Mowitsky and Brian Berard. And we walk into Joey, and there's the Ducks, about 8 to 10 of them, just sitting down, having lunch, having a couple beers together. And I thought, as a former Duck, this is encouraging to me.
Yeah.
Right? They weren't sitting there fucking hammering shots and getting pinned. They had some lunch together. There was about fucking 10 to 12 of them.
Yeah.
Right?
It was a
Training
full
camp
squad.
winding
It was a
down.
full
I
squad.
thought, if you're a Ducks fan,
Yeah.
that's encouraging ups. And Rich, I know that means a lot to you for the way you were the ultimate glue guy. Uppy, you too. Like, it's nice to see the Ducks hockey. And I got to think Killer and Stromer are the guys that kind of bleed that down into these younger guys, because it was kind of more of the younger guys. And Uppy's boy Gudis was there.
Yeah, well, Gudis is captain, so he's leading the boys out there.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there's one guy in particular that would have been taking care of that bill that day. So they were celebrating that Jackson's new deal. 8 years? It's 92 bananas.
$9 million a year.
So that's not bad. I bet you the boys,
Jesus.
after they got him with water in the dressing room, I think they said, all right, dinner, like lunch is on you,
Yeah.
obviously. And there was some baseball playoff games going on. It was a perfect scene, a couple of cute waitresses. And
Yeah.
what better time to celebrate the end of training camp than, going to crush a couple afternoon beers? Because, you need to just, after that camp's over, it's nice. You're just like, finally have a cigar.
Here we go.
Back and relax the legs a little bit. You got through it with no hamstring injuries or groin injuries. And
Yeah. No, it was just nice to see, Rich, that stuff's important to good teams, right? You won a cup. Your team was no closer than your guys' team.
There was nothing better to me than like after like the preseason was over and all the bullshit of training camp and the team's finally together, having a little lunch, some beers, watching some Sunday football, going to the, like in LA, we'd go to the beach, play like maybe a game of volleyball, have some beers and just something different, and bring the team together before the season starts was the best. I loved it.
Yeah. And then, let's go, boys, eh? Opening night. Here we go. Let's go.
Come on, baby.
Let's find a way here, boys, eh? Let's find a way to get the first one out.
Get off to a good start here.
Let's get off to a good start, boys. Let's go. It's nice. I saw the Flyers today. I had the roller bags, and they start in Fort Lauderdale on Thursday talks, and the boys just, I missed that. Eh? Like,
days early, eh?
especially at the start of the year, like, we're not on good teams in Vancouver and Nashville, but, you're on some bad teams in Colorado and Calgary. You got a glimmer of hope at the start of the year, right? You're like, come on, you never know, boys. Right? We stay healthy. You always talk to the guys like, okay, if we stay healthy and we get some goaltending, we can stick around this thing. And then by American Thanksgiving, you're like, well, we're fucking done. But at the start of the season, you kind of have that.
Yeah, you're tied for the league.
Yeah.
You're tied for the league lead in goals, points, penalty minutes. Everything's good.
Everything's your plus minus.
Let me ask you guys this, though. I got a question for you guys. Did you guys prefer to start at home or on the road? Because I love starting on the road for the first couple games.
I was
boys
thinking,
together.
Richie, I was thinking
What do
about
you guys
that
like?
as Obes was chatting, and I was wondering where we could go with that. It was always my birthday, the start of the season, right? So I'm always like, fuck, it'd be nice to just maybe go somewhere a couple days early.
I was like, this home opener is really getting in the way of my fucking birthday. I should be in St. Bart's with the boys.
If I could just be honest, like I always got fucked. Obes had an August 9th birthday. He's always, we could line up a nice party for him, and I was always getting fucked at his home openers and stuff. So the fact that the Flyers are going down early for, because Florida plays in Chicago tonight, so there's no back-to-back.
So this is great, Richie. Let's jump in the Missin Curfew time machine here. You're saying, you got something lined up in South Beach for your birthday tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
You're saying you prefer a road start.
Yeah, something. If we're there 2 days early, what's a couple cocktails with the boys down South Beach, right? Bring a van down there.
Yeah, to answer your question, Rich, and we did this in Vancouver a lot. We'd always start at home against Calgary and then head out on the road. I like to get that first one under our belt at home, right? Come out, announce your name, do the whole fucking shit. And then the only thing about going out on the road early is you catch a lot of home openers. So now you're stuck with like, all right, we're going into Columbus. It's their home opener. And then 2 nights later, we're playing Mini and it's their home opener. You're like, fuck, enough of these home openers. Like, legs are heavy here. The legs are heavy. Let's go.
Yeah, the double anthem's enough, let alone the fucking bringing out the guy that's, the fifth line guy.
Richie knows this, played in Vancouver and Calgary. You throw customs and 2 anthems in.
She's a long night.
Everything's longer.
Yeah.
Customs and then 2 anthems.
That's another week to the season, basically.
It's a lot more time where you're just like, the anthem's like,
tune into Lust Call.
Yeah.
But really,
hurry up, boys.
Customs? Fucking.
Yeah. Opening night. I can't wait to get in the predictions with you boys. Moving on here. Listen, I went and saw the Eagles at the Sphere on Friday night, and I grew up, shout out to Patty O'Brien. Pitter used to pump the Eagles. I love the Eagles, but I didn't know that their drummer, Don Henley, or what's his name?
Don Henley.
Don Henley's a singer.
He drums and sings.
Drums too?
He drums and sings.
John Fry was the singer as well, which now his kid is.
His kid's unbelievable.
But they Don Henley and him, the 2 different sounds. So when you're listening to like Hotel California or you listen to the Boys of Summer, they're 2 different sounds. It's Henley, Boys of Summer, then Glenn Fry was the other guy.
Yeah. So sitting there watching Don Henley play the drums and sing is amazing to me, man.
Yeah.
Like, because you got like, you're always moving, but to keep on tune, like they came out with Hotel California. You've been there. The set list is unbelievable. But
I took Big Scott.
Yeah. But him singing, when they sang Witchy Woman,
it
was unbelievable. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. The graphics are so sick.
Yeah. Witchy Woman.
It was sick.
So did you get there early enough to see Hotel California? Because I just saw the end of it, but the way that the screen was, with all old school Hollywood.
Oh, I know. I was like, Bootsy Bellows there, Bola there. I fuck Cod's place up there. What's her name's house over there? I had time there. Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's good. It's fucking bringing back good memories there. Those are road trip. Those are windshield tunes.
Yeah,
for me.
And I'll tell you what, Joe Walsh, this guy can snap it around.
Yeah, he's still just
that guy's
partied.
He's partied, and he is still Richie. Tape to tape, low and slow on like. Just fucking shredding this guitar.
Shredding it.
It was unbelievable.
Joey Walsh.
Yeah.
Where have you, so I noticed from your Instagram, but you sat on the floor.
Yeah, because listen, we went to
Have you sat anywhere else in there?
We went to, I've sat up for the fights, but we went to Kenny Chesney, which was awesome on the floor, but it was all standing. Because of the demographic of the Eagles, and it's a lot of older people, they had chairs there. So we didn't know that. Chairs on the floor.
Yeah, no,
not perfect.
But
if you're standing up on the floor, it's awesome. And the reason I like the floor, Rich, I don't know if you've been to the Sphere or not. There's 2 bars and a pisser right there. Like,
right there.
Right there. And you don't wait for drinks. You don't wait to pee. I don't know if you do in the other place at the Sphere. It's so new.
I've only sat in the 200s, right in the middle. First, like 5 rows makes you feel like you're completely submersed into what the Sphere offers. Like the screen it feels like it's right in front of your eyes. If you look left, look right, there's no obstruction. The sound, they say the sound's perfect to every seat in that place, all 18,000 of them.
Yeah. What did he say? Does this make sense, boys? Because Don Henley's talked about, he's like, what we love most about this is the speakers, 164 speakers. Does that make sense?
At 164, that seems light.
Does that seem light? Or what did I thought he said 164 speakers, but that's got to be light, maybe.
Yeah, light. No, they're
There's got to be speakers in every fucking corner.
Yeah, he did.
Every seat in that has the same sound coming at it. Where like if you're at a normal concert, it's look at 167,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems a little
Shortchanged her a bit there.
So
Got
what
a
does
couple
it say?
zeros
What's
off. Like
combined?
Talking about
my
the Duke Dome
paychecks
maybe
nowadays, Richie. A couple zeros shorter.
Yeah. Obes, was it a show you'd recommend to go to?
Yeah, I would. I told my dad. My dad's such a beauty, eh, Pitter? I'm like, you want to go see the Eagles? I'll get you tickets. He's like, what? I got to fly to Vegas? I go, well, they're not coming to Port Hope, Pitter. I'll tell you that. They're not coming to Walton downtown, for fuck's sakes. You got to fly to Vegas.
They're coming to the burger.
Yeah, this time last year I took my dad on my birthday, and Sheldon Beast, my buddy Jesse and his wife. It was good. It was boys' weekend.
Yeah. So Glenn Fry's kid is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
He snaps it. Vince Gill's great, big Preds fan. Vince Gill. I met him back in the day.
He plays Glenn's role.
He's unbelievable.
Vocals
Henley-
sounded good, Obes.
What's that, buddy?
Vocals were good.
Everything, they sounded unreal. And Don Henley's like, it was great. He's like, well, it's good to be here, but at this age, it's pretty much good to be anywhere. I was like, it was great. It was a great atmosphere, and I would recommend it for anybody, boys. So go check it out if you haven't seen the Sphere. Last but not least, here a little intro. John Cooper goes up in my ranks even more. This guy's the ultimate beauty. The Amazon Season 2 Face-Off, or whatever it's called, is out. For the player of the game at the Four Nations, they were handing out shots of Crown Royal for the player of the game, and they did it. Sid did, from what I saw on social media. Hopefully it wasn't AI. Boom, Coops got the Crown Royal bottle. McKenna was the player of the game before, takes it to him, he gives it to Sid. Boom, they both do one shot of Crown Royal. Is that not fucking Canadian hockey or what?
That's hockey.
Hey, Rich, is that not awesome?
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
You would have played a lot harder if you knew that was coming at the end of the game.
Would have blocked a few more shots, got in the lane a little bit more, and wouldn't have just been boxing out. But Coop, no wonder that I was like, that might have been the reason. Well, that and Bennington, but that might have been the reason they got her over the line. So, Coop, you're the man, buddy. Can't wait to watch Tampa. We're going to get into the Sunshine State Fuck Fest, as the Updog says, later in the show. We'll be right back at Missin Curfew. Fellas, welcome back to Missin Curfew. Beep, beep, beep. Back up the Brinks truck here at Missin Curfew. Saw a Brinks truck parked outside of Bristol Farms last week. I thought that was for Jackson Lacombe. I'm like, there's his dough. Well, Connor McDavid, I still can't believe I'm reading this right here. 2 years, 12 and a half bananas. He left his Brinks truck about half full. They only needed half the fucking back end for it. Updog, we'll start with you. You got the Oilers tarp on. I knew you'd be fired up. You kind of called this. I think everyone thought it would be a short-term deal, but I did not think that he wouldn't even be the highest paid player on his team.
Yeah, let's maybe talk about the timing first. And you and I talked about this a little bit down the stretch here the last few weeks, but Connor McDavid not going into this season with a contract, a lot of noise, right? A guy like himself, after proving, he wants to win, and winning is the most important thing to him. Getting this deal done before the season was probably most important to him. So, as of this morning, I think Ryan Rashad from TSN had an interview with him, explaining the number, and it's basically him, Connor, saying it gives us a chance to win.
I guess it does.
It does. So, if you break it down, he stays at the same average, 12.5 a year. It probably sets him still in the top 10 players making, over $12 million. Yes, he could have took 2 years, 20. But this allows them to have a free defenseman, say Jake Wallman, who just re-signed 7 for 49, 7
Who's
for
his
7.
buddy?
Who's his buddy? That's a free player. He's basically saying we get Jake Wallman for free if I take 12.5 instead of 18 or 19 million.
Yeah, it's the $7 million out of his pocket that I just gave to Wallman. Yeah,
I know. And in a world, you and I talked about this, but Connor McDavid leaving this contract, he's going to be 31 years old. He can hit home runs. If he wants to do 2 more years, he can go to 25 million a year. If he wants to do a 7-year deal out of this, he can sign for the max deal. All these other guys, the Jake Wallmans, Bouchards, Darnell Nurse, Leon Draisaitl even, how many times do they get a kick at the can where they can, secure their families and their wealth for forever, right? Not much. Connor's probably the only guy in the league right now that can do that. So on the other end of this, Connor says, okay, 2 years, 12.5. He sits with his agent, Judd, and says, if Edmonton fucks this all up, and you hate to talk about this, but if Edmonton fucks this up and we can't fix anything, and we stink this year. We don't win the cup. Next year, halfway through the season, things aren't going good. I can go to them and be like, listen, you played this hand. I got a contract that's very movable. It's not going to ruin the new team I'm going to by, them having to give up all the salary cap for me and all the players currently on their roster. Yes, they're going to have to give up futures. And Richie, you probably understand this more than anybody being in your position, but he's a $12.5 million guy that any other team can handle. You can't handle an $18 million guy at the deadline, even if it is Connor. You just can't squeeze him in nowadays. So there's a lot to take in, but Oilers fans, you're lucky. We are lucky. I consider myself one of those. We're lucky that he even stayed for 2 more years and given us a chance like this because in a normal world, the best player in the world doesn't fucking ever do this. Maybe he's never done this in ever. So that's that on my end.
Yeah, no, that's a good take. That's a good take. Richie, what do you think? What are your thoughts on it, fella?
I mean, Uppy's take is really good on it. I just can't believe, the number. Obviously, I think everyone's shocked. But the way I look at it is you got to always take the money when it's there. You're fucking over other free agents like Jack Eichel and all these other guys are going to sign because their GMs now are going to come to them and say, look how bad he wants to win. You should do the same thing, which puts a strain on a lot of people. Edmonton couldn't get a free agent this summer. So what is that? How does that change going next year? They didn't sign anyone. They couldn't get anyone to come there. Yeah. So I don't think this changes anything except they're going to be a team that relies on 2 guys or 3 guys to try to win a cup. And I think they got worse than they were last year in the last 2 years. So to me, I just think you always got to take, I'm not saying you got to rinse them, but to take we leave $8 million probably on the table each year. It's kind of a slap in the face to the league and to the other players. I get what he's trying to do, but I don't see them signing free agents. They couldn't get anyone again this year. Is it going to be any easier next year? I don't think so. They have too many holes in their lineup. So that's what I see. Good on him. He wants to win extremely bad in Edmonton. But I just don't see it happening. I'm cheering for the guy.
Yeah.
So
I'm cheering for him. And I thought, listen, what you said about too much noise, he couldn't have played out his contract this year on a 1-year deal because there's too many guys in Edmonton that would have drove him bonkers all year, right? Asking about it. Unless he comes out at the start of the year and says, I'm not talking about it, maybe that would have worked. But you know what it's like in Edmonton. That probably wouldn't even have worked. For me, listen, for McDavid, man, I thought even if he left town and didn't get them over the finish line, what he's brought to the Edmonton Oilers to get them to 2 finals, to bring back the excitement in that building. Like, to me, yeah, he didn't owe them a Stanley Cup. Like, maybe for his legacy, he thinks I have to win one for Edmonton. But to me, if Connor McDavid would have left town after this year and they wouldn't have got that done, to me, he doesn't owe them anything. It doesn't make his legacy any less. He just couldn't get over the hump. They had holes. It wasn't his fault. They ran into a Florida Panther team that was their kryptonite, and they had some holes. However, Connor believes he can't leave town without winning one. You're right about the movable contract. I never thought about it from that perspective if things aren't going well. But I'm also going to say what Richie said. He fucked the market a little bit. I don't know what's going to happen to these guys that are, coming in.
They're going to be fine, I think.
But there is a thing as ex-players, and I'm sure the union, I don't know what the union's thinking, or like, we're all in this together, right? And we're all trying to make as much money as we can because we don't get to play forever. And when the best player on the planet takes an $8 million haircut, the trickle-down effect from owners and GMs, you know how they are, boys. They're going to be like, Connor McDavid's the best player in the world. He took $8 million less. Why do you want 16? It's going to happen. Like, that's just going to happen. That's not Connor McDavid's problem. But I'm saying to you too, Rich, I look at this lineup right now, up dog. And listen, I told you I was never going to not put money on the Oilers again. I am not putting money on them right now to win. There's just too many holes in their lineup, buddy, I think. I don't know what your thoughts are, but like right now, if you go to their top line, Draisaitl, McDavid, Frederick. I love you, Freddie. You're a great guy, but that's a little high in the lineup. Mangiapane, Hopkins, the young kid, Savory, however you say his name.
Savoy,
thank you. Paul Colson, Philip, Kapanen, Lazar, Henrique, Thompson.
So, come on.
This year, really, the deal, the cap really jumps next season, right, boys? It's like, what, goes up $8 or $9 million next year, $10 million. That's when the kicker comes in. That's when, you reassess and you have 2 years of Connor McDavid, and you have guys that go, all right, Connor's in on a deal here. I've never won a cup, or maybe I do have a cup and I made a boatload of money, so I want to go help Connor win one. That's maybe your ticket to free agency that you get, guys wanting to come play. It's a very unique situation. The league and the owners got to be looking at this like, wow, he did fuck the market. Maybe he helped us out big time.
He helped the owners.
The owners for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a handshake deal between him and
you're going Kawhi Leonard on him here, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I gotta get him shit here. He's got a tech deal on the side there with the owner. Maybe.
Yeah, and like Uppy, like to your point about the trade stuff, like by the time that he's up for, we even think about being traded, so that's 3 years from now, basically, the cap's can be what, 115, 120. So that number is going to be like, if he's at 18 or 19, that's still, that number is pretty small for that cap hit at that time. You know what I mean? And if it's at 95 now, it's going to be at 115 in 3 years or maybe more. Projections, I know, but that's the way it's moving. So 20 million.
18 million. So he'd be only making less than 10% of his of the salary, which, I mean, fuck, boys. If you can't put together a winning team,
I mean, and why? I mean, they've been
with Nurse and Bouchard making $20 million each. I don't think
tell them to give back some money.
You can win a Stanley Cup, buddy. I really fucking don't ups. Evan Bouchard is a fucking liability in his own zone. Nurse I like, but Nurse a $5 million defenseman. I don't think with those guys, they still don't have a goalie. I don't think, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they can win. I hope they prove me wrong, man. I hope so.
Going up,
I do too.
It's going up $19 million in 2 years. So in the second year of his contract with the Edmonton Oilers, you're going to have $26 million more to spend than what you're spending this year. So that's like,
yeah. I think what it does too, Rich, sorry, Rich, to cut you off. I think, let's say they don't get it across the finish line the next 3 years. I think there's not one person in Edmonton that will ever say a bad thing about Connor McDavid now, right?
Not only
did he stay, he took the biggest hometown discount in hockey, and he didn't win a cup. But he tried everything. If he left this year, maybe they'd be like, oh, Connor left, but the job's not done. He's giving everything he can to try to get this across the line. Like, you got to give him credit on that. And, you made a good point before we started the show. You looked up free agency. Like, now McDavid and Matthews are both UFA at the same time. There has been rumors that McDavid wants to play for Toronto someday. So maybe he's looking at like, listen, I got 3 years here to win a cup. There might be room for me in Toronto or whatever. The cap's going to go up and he's going to get his home run. But with the lineup they have right now, next move to me is Stan Bowman. Like, this guy just did this for you. You got to make the right moves.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they are. Well, I kind of have an idea what they are, but I don't know if they're that easy to do. But he's got to do something for this kid.
Yeah, I read something too where, like, this was such a unique situation where they were just like, hey, when you show up here and tell us what you want, like, we'll just deal with it, right? Like, if you came in and said, I want 8 years at 25, they would have said, okay. If you came in and said, I want 1 year at this, that's the deal. Like, Connor was in such a position that he wants to win so bad, and he obviously explained that to his agent. There's no way his agent wanted him to do this.
I know, he took a haircut too.
Everyone's taking
no, but Uppy, like, just my one point is, when's the last time they got a high-end free agent signing? I mean, Zach Hyman. That's it. I mean, I wouldn't say he's a really good player, but when's the last time these guys don't attract big free agents? They just haven't. McDavid's been there for what, 10 years now?
Corey Perry. I can't believe
I'm talking about a top line player. I love pairs.
You couldn't afford pairs.
No,
you're up against it when you can't afford pairs.
But listen, Richie, they couldn't because a smart guy goes, fuck, they're paying Nurse $9 million. Like, we can't fucking put a winning team together under this cap with that deal. But after next year, after the next free agency, when they have that extra bump in salary cap, a free agent might look at it and go, fuck, Connor's at this price, Leon's at that price. Mm-hmm.
I hope that's the case. Why don't you tell Nursey to give back a few million?
I know. I'll tell you what, Zach Hyman at 5 and a hook's a nice little fucking deal.
That's a nice deal.
He might have wanted to take a little shorter term deal. There's a different squad with Hyman. My apologies, fellas out there on the airwaves. I apologize. So now you got McDavid up top with Hyman. Draisaitl's going to probably be second line center. Nugent Hopkins up with McDavid and Hyman maybe.
And you got Janmark in there to slide into center too.
Janmark. Okay. All right. We're getting
it's
better.
not terrible, but it's not great.
But boys, up dog. You're good Fort McMurray lad. They still don't have a goalie. I like Connor Ingram. I was
just going to say that.
Like, he's not bad, right, Rich?
He'll be in the net before the season's out starting.
Yeah.
My opinion. That's my take.
Richie, would you say he's the best goalie in their organization? I would.
Well, yeah, he's got obviously some stuff going on behind the scenes, but if he gets it straightened out, he played great in Arizona for a season.
Yeah.
I think he has a chance to be the starter if things don't go well.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And this is nothing against Stuart Skinner. Like, I think he's a National League goaltender, but like, we're talking about getting the team over the finish line, right? Like when we were there, you looked and warm up at Sergei Bobrovsky. Guy was out there slow dancing like he was making love to the ice, and then Skinner was over there. You're like, who's gonna win this? Like, come on, it's not even a fair fight.
Oh, I know. And Ekholm wasn't really healthy all playoffs. That was, our boy Schmaltzy tweeted that yesterday, which made a lot of sense. They have, if healthy, boys, and this new set, they're going to win one. They're going to win one. There's no way they don't.
Well, I've said this all. There's no way Connor McDavid never wins the Stanley Cup.
No, I know, but I'm saying he's going to win one with Edmonton.
I hope.
Cheering for him.
In the next three, I know we all are. You have to now after that. You just kind of like, the only guys not cheering for him are the Eichels and the free agents of the
Nations in Colorado right now going, fuck you, McDavid. I was asking for fucking 12. Now I'm sizzled, right? Nations is sizzled.
Seriously.
That's a guy that's sizzled. He'll never get, I shouldn't say never. I never thought Kaprizov would get 17, so maybe I should. What do I know? I don't know anything, but I just think it fucked guys like that.
Well, Kaprizov, wow. If they weren't in cahoots talking about timing, like to do that deal when he did that deal, if Connor had to do this last week, fucking Kaprizov in New York.
That might go different, eh?
Yeah, he would have held out. There's no way he would have been able to hit the number he wanted. He would have held out.
For sure.
He would have fucking finished this and been in Florida or somewhere.
So do you think Billy Guerin's sitting there going, fuck, or how?
Oh, he's happy.
I still think he's happy.
Look pretty good, yeah. With the cap going up like that, all these deals are going to look good. That's why, all these young kids are, Logan Cooley turning down, I just heard he turned down 7 years, 10 million. Like what?
I will give Connor credit though, because I don't know if you guys were like this, but you look around the league and on your team and your guy's making more than you and you're like, I'm better than him. Right? Like, for example, I'm just going to use my example. Ryan Wilson, I love you, Willie. I signed 2 days before him and he ended up getting like $500,000 more than me. And that rattled me. I'm like, I had a better year than Willie last year. Like, to Connor's credit, like he didn't care about that. Like that he's the best player on the planet. Like to me, the rock bottom minimum I would have taken if I was Connor McDavid, and this is fucking rock bottom, I would have taken 2 years, 14 and a half. That would have been my fucking boys, and you got to buy me a house or something. Like I'm the highest paid player on this team. That's there's no way in my mind I wouldn't have been like, I want 14 and a half. If you can't, $2 million here or there isn't going to help you guys that. Like you're paying Nurse 9 and Bouchard 10. Yeah. I at least want 14 and a half.
Yeah, but the message, he's trying to deliver a message to the league, like, I don't give a fuck, and I'm going to win one. And
message received.
No, I know. And free agents, when you come up, you understand.
Loud and clear.
No, but listen to the free agents. Understand how fucking bad I want one. You want to come win one with me? I just fucking gave up $8 million a year. That's how bad I want to win one. So
I hope you're right, dog. I hope you're fucking right.
Just keep your stick on the ice, all right? I'll get you 50 goals and we'll win a cup.
Guys around the league might be like, what the fuck's wrong with this McDavid, boys? He's losing.
All right. Somebody check on
him. Up there in Edmonton. He's been there too long. He's fucking, the wires are all crossed. He's $8 million.
Well, that's crazy to think, but that
having fever.
He doesn't give a shit.
Is this a stupid comment? Does it matter that like the 12.5 million is American and that's really something Canadian? Does that matter? No. That's a stupid point.
No. I mean, he shouldn't have took under 50, in my opinion.
But did that play?
Anyway, whatever. It's over.
12.5 is like 15 Canadian? No.
I don't know. I'm having another beer. This is getting stressful.
Yeah, it's all right off.
But I will, like I say, one more thing.
Yeah, I know.
If he took 15...
14 and a half.
If he took 14 and a half and became the highest paid player on his team or tied Leon, this wouldn't be such a topic that it is now. He wanted it to be proof that I don't give a fuck about the money. I want to be known here as a guy that gave up everything to try to win one. If he took 14 and a half, even though we know that that's still the case, that he's giving up all that money, it's not the mountaintop, the topic of what people will talk about for 3 years. Like, sorry, Edmonton, when he leaves, if he leaves because they can't get one done, he can always say, I literally played for pennies for you guys.
Yeah, I at a 14.5 million, That's still a haircut.
Still pennies.
That's still a haircut.
Still pennies. I love it.
It's still a haircut for him.
It is
For him, it is.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you boys. When I was in the pool moving some water around, Rich, moving some water around, Jay, trying to limber up, and I came out and I saw 2 years, $25 million. I thought it was $25 million a year at first.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, fuck you, boy.
That makes sense. That would make sense.
I'm like, wow, he got 25 bananas out of him. That's well deserved. And then I obviously started reading my phone and going on social media. Listen, I'll tell you what, Connor McDavid, kudos to you, man. I mean, this guy, like, say what you want about, he's not greedy. He's a rare breed, man. He's a rare breed. I just, especially like in an athlete's mind, like, we're kind of brainstorm, like, we got to make it while we can, Rich. And I know he's loaded. He already made a $100 million contract, but taxes, agent, wife, house, car, fucking side piece and everything. Oh, it's gone quick, fella?
Bring up the point you made to me yesterday on media.
On what? Oh, yeah.
Like, this is a really this is a message that needs to be delivered to everybody.
Yeah, and this is no disrespect to anyone up there.
No one, but
you have a job to do. But I would say, because of this deal that he's taken, like, if anyone asks him a stupid question over the next couple of years or questions anything about his dedication to the team or city, or their media pass should be revoked immediately. Right? Like, right there. Like, if I see some of these scrums where this guy, if they're not playing well and he's got to answer these, same questions over and over, like, there's nothing more he could have done, Richie, to prove to how much he wants to be there. And the guy plays hard every night. He's the best player on the planet. I just hope the media up there appreciates, because I know the fan base does. I've had some guys DMing me and hitting me up from Oilers Nation. We love you boys up there. I hope the media treats him with the respect he deserves, because what he just did for this team and city is the biggest unselfish act in the history of sports, maybe, Rich.
It's crazy. Got a statue up front already. It's insane. I can't believe it. That's how shocking it is.
I don't know. Up dog, are they going to win? Are they going to win it this year? Well, we'll save it for your predictions. Connor, congratulations. Oiler fans, good on you, boys. She's a long winter up there, cold, but at least you get to watch 97 buzz around the ice to keep you warm. Last but not least, here on Back Up the Brinks truck on Missin Curfew, another Oilers legend, Wayne Gretzky, 99, signs a multi-year deal. He might have got more than McDavid. We have to check. He might have got more than Connor. Congrats, buddy. Listen, obviously TNT is great for hockey. Gretz doesn't do it all the time. It's great in playoffs when he's there. The show is so much better when 99 is on there. I think Biz is better. I think Hank is better. I think they're all better when he's there. And anytime you have the greatest, not only the greatest player, maybe the greatest guy to sit on your panel, I love it. I was fired up to see it, and I can't wait to see Gretz stopping around up there.
Yeah, it's a smart move.
Yeah.
Sign him up before the season starts. Get him all ready to rock and roll. He's just, come playoff time when hockey's put on the map, there's no better guy to tune into. And like you said, the show is better when he's there. They're still the best show on TV for hockey. So congrats, Gretz. We'll, golf on you when we come see you, bud. Golf on you.
You know what I love about Gretz too? Just his attire. I love he always has the cashmere on.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Love the cashmere on set. Yeah. This is classy. He's just all classy.
Well, what you do is you play the sweater off the vest.
Stand the caddy.
You play the sweater off the vest. Oh, he's always looking sharp.
I love that.
Yeah, he's great for the game. I mean, I've gotten lucky to get to know him through U-Ups, and he's been so great to Missin Curfew. And when you just sit down and talk to him, like his hockey knowledge, but how he remembers everything about the game. It's crazy. And like how much respect he gives to the players nowadays and how good they are. And, then he'll bring up stuff about how it was harder when he played, right? Like I remember Bones was on there with him, and he, Gretz talked about the skates, how heavy they were, and the hooking and holding and stuff like that. So I will say this, I saw Gretz last week on the Golf Channel. He's over there with DJ playing the Dunhill Links. So they play St. Andrews, Carnoustie, and King's Head, like three of the nicest tracks over there. And boys, she was coming down fucking sideways. And Gretz is standing on the tee. And he's got fucking, and he's just like that, freezing his balls off, and play suspended. And DJ's like, no, we're finishing. So they already suspended, but DJ went up there, ripped it over right, hit his through it up in the fucking shit. I think he made 5 or 6. He's like, get me out of here. They're on the last hole.
Oh, yeah, shit. Finish it up.
It was coming down sideways on him.
How about your, can I switch and talk about Torts is on ESPN? They brought him in. Huh?
Yeah, Torts.
Like a fucking guy.
Torts, he says he won't come on Missin Curfew ever, Torts.
Really?
Yeah.
Then why are we even talking?
Maybe he doesn't know we got Richardson on the squad. Maybe I'll tickle Richardson, eh?
Yeah, I haven't talked. We loved each other.
He's an idiot. What do you mean you're not going to come on our show?
Yeah. Want me to tell you the last text that Tort sent me?
Oh God, I'd love to have Torts on here.
We just had Marty on, and I said, Marty had some great things to say about you. He goes on to Marty. He's like, hope your family's great. Hope you're thriving. Appreciate your text. I will never come on your fucking show. Torts, yeah, you crusty fuck. Hey, come on.
That's great.
Yeah. You know what? I did a show yesterday with Sean Scan, the former Ducks strength and conditioning coach who put up with us when we were young, and he asked me about Torts, and I just said, I mentioned you, Richie, and a lot of guys that played for Torts, loved him, made him a better player, better person, better player. He's tough, but I know you feel the same way about Torts.
I love Torts. Loved it. Loved his coaching style. Loved his crispy practices, short practices, but I love the antics he just had. You never knew it was going to happen any day, so I always loved that. Kept you on your toes.
I didn't love when he fucking tossed those buffalo wings in Buffalo, though. I was like, come on. The boys, I've been thinking about those chicken wings for the whole thing.
He saved you a bike ride, probably, big boy.
He probably didn't save me a little bike ride. I got a little ranch on there. Little ranch over here, boy. I got to be honest, I still ate a few. Me and Andre Waugh. Remember the fucking NHL? If it's the American League,
That floor pretty clean.
Yeah,
Even in Buffalo.
Maybe yeah, some chew spit or snot on there, but yeah. Fuck. Yeah, Torch is good on TV. He keeps it real. I'll circle back. I'll tell him we got Richardson. We got to get him on the show.
He's with ESPN, right? He's with ESPN?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Back on the break, Chuck Gretz. Congratulations, boys. Let's move on to DraftKings, babies. Bets, and more bets. Presented by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Fella.
Get some skin in the game, but always gamble responsibly. Updog, my friend. How did you make out over the weekend? Talk to me, fella. Talk to me.
I'm getting anyway, fantasy, it's trade bait time. I'm getting hit up left and right from guys wanting my team stinks. I lost to Ikes this week.
You got good news. Joe Flacco just got traded to the Bengals.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Stop.
back.
You're back.
He did.
He
so
did.
Cleveland, wow, traded
Cleveland's
rivals.
going with Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. If he can stay out of trouble, that kid's always getting shit. He's like me. I'm like, dude, shut up, bro.
Oh, after his draft videos.
I'm just like, dude, I've been there. Just be quiet.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm back in the mix here. I'm happy now. So, my guys aren't. Jamar Chase is staying put. I'm looking at this, bud. We had a lot of the same bets. I took the Jays in round one. My man, plus 135. I took him in game one, which was the shit kicking. Good job, boys. And then, talk about this. This is kind of my NFL team of the year right now is the Colts.
Colts are good, man.
I love them.
Colts are really good. Jonathan Taylor is running the rock.
Love them.
Daniel Jones, much as you guys know, right? Richie didn't bounce around quite as much as we did, maybe at the end there. But, it's all about opportunity, right? I remember I went into Colorado and got an opportunity and had one of my best years. Daniel Jones has come into Indy. He obviously has all the tools. He was a high pick, and he's just making it rain out there. And they're good. They are real good.
So, and the Bills, my Bills, got one done. Was that
Lost. Pats beat them.
Oh yeah, what a fucking game that was. By the way, that quarterback for the Pats is
he's nasty.
He looked good. He played good in the second half, didn't he?
Out of the pocket play was insane.
Stephon Diggs, welcome back to Buffalo. Stick it right up Bills Mafia's hoop.
Yep.
Richie, did you have some skin in the game there in Scottsdale, fella?
I certainly did, buddy. I bet that game, the Buffalo game. I took Josh Allen for a couple TDs and I parlayed that with the over 37.5 and I hit that. So that was quite nice. The baseball, I'm 4-0 my baseball bets. The Jays have been just riding the Jays.
Okay.
And last week at the bottom I was at the, looking for something Friday night and I got into a little preseason hockey action.
Shots?
Just some preseason.
Shots.
No, I didn't go shots. I just hit some games. I did the Utah game and just looking for anything to bet on. But I'm excited about that Jays game today. I got some cheese on that game.
Damn, we got Beaver going.
Oh, baby.
Boys, I got to mention one thing. I had to look through my DraftKings site on what I was betting on, but I've started to find a little niche in NFL football on first half plays. So, and it popped up on my Instagram the other day. This guy just was like, obviously, gamble responsibly. But in the NFL, first half over and under lines at 24.5. Fuck, boys. I hit it. I went at 24.5, even with high scoring teams. Take the under in the first half.
I never bet unders.
Just in the first half. Because if you look at the way the 24.5, you got to get you got to get 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do. It's fucking.
No, it's funny you
It's
say that.
good. And the Buffalo Bills, that's why I was thinking Buffalo won for me, but I hammered them, and then I took the over in the second half.
Yeah, it's. I've been doing a lot of Lupul Upshaw over teasers, and a lot of times after the first half, I'll be like, I'm in trouble, and then they make adjustments. They come out, and they make it rain in the second half, and they.
Yeah.
I haven't lost an over tease yet, Rich, and ups where the over hasn't hit. Yeah. I've lost on the team, but I haven't lost where the overs hit.
Yeah. Strategic on where that line is when you want to bump it up or buy it down. So if a favorite, and I was telling you this, Obi, if a favorite's like -7 and you buy him down -1, that's good.
Yeah.
If a favorite's -4 and you buy it down, you only get +2. It's tricky because that fucking field goal, if they lose, just fucks you. So you want to get the strategic line on your picking the team.
Yeah, and by the way, field goals now, I mean, these guys get to the fucking 50-yard line. These guys can kick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's unbelievable, these boots that are coming out of here now. These guys are, last night, the guy for, who the Chiefs play, the Jaguars, he hit a fucking 58-yarder, and that thing was,
Like it was nothing.
looked like your driver, Rich. He was still climbing.
Right?
Still going.
Little piercer.
Little piercer. Little piercer. Boys, back to the Patriots. Mike Vrabel is a guy I love. I've always loved Mike Vrabel. I loved him in the back in the arena when they covered the Patriots teams with Brady and stuff like that. And there was a quote from a longtime trainer that's been in New England for 25 years. He said, our facility has never had this feeling in it, even when we were winning Super Bowls. I was like, well, no kidding, because you had Belichick in there, the crusty old fuck. But where I'm going with this is to coaches out there, young coaches or whatever, like, if you make your room and your facility, like everyone wants to be there and it's fun to come in and you want to play for your coach, like there's no secret that's how you're going to win, Rich. Like I look back at some coaches, I'm like, why'd you make it so difficult? Like we're all pulling for the same thing or pushing for the same thing.
Yes. I mean, it's okay to make, practices and stuff like that a little bit difficult and challenge guys. But yeah, inside the room, I never got when coaches want to be assholes around the room and not say good morning and not say hi. Wouldn't you want everyone to feel like your friends and your family and that? I never got that. Those old school coaches that literally wouldn't say good morning if you walk past them.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Are we not human still?
AV wouldn't even say good morning to the Twins.
That's insane.
I'm like,
How weird is that?
that goes your bread tickets there, fella. You might want to say hi to the Twinks.
I want to keep those kids happy.
Yeah.
You should be bringing.
Oh, I didn't like that.
I don't think you could tell them apart either without their equipment on them. Like you might
No,
want
I
to get
could
to.
when I was there for.
I could tell them too.
Oh yeah.
What? No,
I could tell them apart.
not when you're around them all the time.
Well, Hank's got a big round head. Danny's got a big. Danny's got a skinny head.
Yeah, exactly. The only time they would get me, like I first got traded there, I walked in, I'm like, I'm never going to know these guys apart. 2 weeks, I went, I got it. The only time that they would get me is if they both got haircuts. I'd come in, I'd be like, Hank? He's like, no, it's Danny. I'm like, yeah, sorry, but I had a couple last night. Hey, what's up, fella? How we doing? That's the only time like they would get me, Rich, if they just got it, because they bicked her right down, eh? So it kind of,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's pretty easy when you play. Like if you would have been there, it's just pretty easy.
for sure. I was grinding.
You were grinding.
So speaking of an over teaser, it'll be Thursday's matchup here. We got the Eagles at the Giants. See, Phillies -6.5 over 40.5.
I'm going to go Giants over tees.
So you want to buy the Giants up to +12?
I'm going to go Giants money line. I think your Eagles are in a world of hurt coming, fella. I think it's back to reality.
Really?
Their offense.
They've been out
struggling.
They've been outrushed all 5 games. They should be, what are they, 4-1? So that's 5 games. They should be.
That's a good. You know what? Flowers would tell you the Giants always play Philly hard.
Yeah,
always. It's always like
short
Flowers. I guarantee Flowers won't touch this game because he's always worried that the Giants always get him.
Yeah.
Who did the Giants play last weekend?
They lost to the Saints.
That's a fucking shitburger.
Let me go over my picks here, boys. Real quick. Jays plus 135 in the series. I took them game 1 and 2. I will also hammer them tonight like Richie. And then up dog, I had Colts -7. Colts over moneyline up dog Lupul tees. And my boy Shake and Bake, Baker Mayfield, who is the MVP right now of the NFL.
Oh, how good is he playing?
Oh my God, he's making it rain. Bucks over tees. He played unbelievable. He went in there and made it rain. Like when he gets the ball late in the game, he just is. He's like he's excited.
Yeah,
he can't wait to get out there and sling it. Bills fucked me, and then last night really bent me over. I had Chiefs over tees and Chiefs -3. Thank God I didn't take a money line. Man, they played. You got to give the Jaguars credit, but the pick on the 1 yard line, the 99-yard interception return, right then I knew I was in one. But fuck, we were up 4. All we had to do was stop him. And Butker, who I just put on waivers because of this reason, kicked the fucking ball out of play, and they got to the 40-yard line.
Fucking nutsy.
That's a big play, man. That's a big play.
What do you mentioned this earlier. You like the new kickoff stuff?
I love it.
You do, right?
I love it because it's way more chaos and physicality. There's hits now, and it gives these guys
what is the rule?
A chance. You got to kick it inside
the 10,
the 20, and the goal line,
and then and then the ball's on the 35.
Correct.
But if it's not, it's on the 40.
If you kick it out like Butker did, that dummy.
No, that's kicking out of bounds.
Yeah.
What if you kick it in the end zone?
Goes to 35.
But 35. But what brings it out even further?
Kicking it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Kicking out of bounds.
And kicking it where?
And then if you hem them in the kicking zone or something, it goes to the 20. I don't know how. No, I'm not exactly sure how that works.
Yeah.
But they bumped it up from the 30s to.
All right, pull it up. I want to read this shit because I'm still dumbfounded every time it happens. I'm like, why does it get to go to the 40 now? And why? I know when it gets kicked out of bounds, that's the same rule.
Kicked out of bounds goes to the 40. Kicked in the end zone goes to the 35 this year. I think it's way better because it gives these special. Although the guy number 43 for the Chiefs last night took 2 holding penalties that were fucking gut wrenching. So to these dummies that are playing special teams, dogs.
Okay, yeah. So
to these guys playing special teams, you can't take penalties.
No, yeah, no.
I'm one. Hey, Richardson, I'm one to talk about taking penalties.
Yeah, pot calling the kettle black there.
I'm one. I'm going to talk about taking penalties.
That's okay. So listen, the landing zone is between the 20 and the team's goal line.
Yeah.
If a kick lands short of that landing zone, it goes to the 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if it's any kick that hits and remains in the landing zone, it must be returned. And that lands.
Yeah. So to answer your question, how it gets to the 40s if it doesn't land in the kicking zone, like if they land it short,
Or they kick it out of bounds.
or they kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, but look, okay, this is the one that I never knew. Any kick that hits the landing zone and then goes into the end zone must be returned, or the team gets it at the 20-yard line. So that's when they get pushed way back.
Yeah. So if it lands in the kicking zone, then goes through the end zone, you get the 20. They have
That's when I was like, why?
So if it lands in the kicking zone, they got to grab it.
You have to play it.
You have to play it. It's like game on.
Or it goes.
It's like a low screamer, just that goes.
That's what they've been doing.
That's kind of what they're doing right now. They're doing those little weird punts.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it because it was so painful the other way. They just step up there, rip it through the end zone, and go to the 30.
There was no fun even kicking off.
Yeah, exactly. A couple guys out there were chirping me about my picks. I went 2 for 3 on the Missin Curfew picks I gave out.
Yeah, that's so. Where you just do them online.
Well, we do them every week, right? Put them up there.
Yeah, for sure.
By the way, the uniforms of the day: Seattle against the Bucks. Look at these unis. That is just football porn on that TV. Like those white creamsicles are glorious, and I love them.
Those are nice.
Wasn't that nice?
It was real nice.
DraftKings, baby. Get some skin in the game, but always gamble responsibly. Updog, my man, get this guy a Labatt Blue.
Fellas, brought to you by Labatt. With Labatt, you can buy beer and get gear. Go to their website, snap a photo of your receipt, and upload it to gain points towards exclusive merch. Any size, any product, anywhere you're buying Labatt. Sign up at rewards.labattusa.com.
How they tasting?
Pretty good. Birthday beers.
Yeah, get them in ya. Get them in ya. I can't wait to get to Buffalo with you boys and just bang down some blue lights. Hey, Rich?
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, wait.
I found us a couple IV places too. Brad's hooked us up, and then some people reached out. So we got
Fantastic.
Are we jumping on tables and shit? Is that?
Are they mobile? Are they come to the hotel?
I don't know if they can come to the hotel or not. That's good. Maybe we'll ask. All I know is I just need one to get me that game on Sunday.
Yeah, you roll the wrapper. It's right there in your room.
Yeah, just give her one of these. That's what I did in Aspen last year to the alumni.
Yeah.
Everything you got.
I got to get an Allen jersey. Do you have one yet?
I don't have an Alice jersey.
I'm getting one.
I want.
Although I'm rocking my onesie snow outfit.
You already got your outfit?
Yeah, well, it's a full of that blue fucking. It's Sills gear. Sweet. Thanks, my boy Jay sent me one. It's fucking bad.
Beautiful.
Can't wait, boys. It's going to be a time. I will set the tone here with Get This Guy a Labatt Blue. Going back to my Blue Jays, I got my retro Joe Carter spring training tarp on. Hey, fucking Joe. Touch them all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger one. Vladdy in game 1 and 2, not only with this bat, I mean, listen, this guy is so locked in. Whatever he did, I got to give John Snyder some credit. They played some inter-squad games against each other when the other teams were playing the wild card. And whatever Vladdy did, he got locked in, and he is absolutely swinging the bat. But defensively, man, he doesn't get enough credit for how good he is as a first baseman. He was originally a third baseman. The plays he's making at one bag for us right now are unbelievable. So, Vladdy, get yourself a Labatt Blue. Stick it with my Blue Jays. Trade is savage. This guy is a fucking savage. This guy is a tank. coming from the top down, had a no-hitter going through 5 1/3 or whatever it was, and Schneid decides to take him out. I would have left him in. 22-year-old bull. We're going to need you. Trey Savage, get yourself a Labatt Blue. And last but not least, our boy Younger reached out to us, and this young kid, Dallas kid from Allen, Texas, playing for your Kamloops Blazers. JP Holbert is lighting it up. He's got 14 points in 5 games. Younger, you taught him well. Fella, I don't know if you're old enough, but if you are, get yourself a Labatt Blue.
I was only 19 in BC, so let's go.
Get one in.
Good.
Fellas, I'm going to go to Gavin McKenna. His first weekend for Penn State. This kid's a stud. He's in the fucking depths of Arizona's
Mullet Arena.
What a snipe for his first goal in his second game. That goal made the boys go up 3-2 late in the third. He went horns down, devils down. I guess every time he touched the puck, fellas, he was getting booed. An overrated chance. So, I mean, I like this thing for Penn State. I think they're going to play the villain in the NCAA this year, which I like. But this kid lived up to his first couple games in the NCAA, boys, and excited to see how he is for the rest of the year.
Works down, baby. Well, they also said there's 57 NHL scouts there. It's a lot.
That's a lot.
Well, that's a lot of scouts.
I mean, you see Arizona on the schedule, right? You're like, I'm going there. I can see that.
Anyway, all those amateur guys used to going around all these shitty places.
Yeah.
Come
They're
down
like,
the
I'll
sun.
go to ASU, get penned in Tempe for the night.
No shit. All right. I'll throw a beer. Oops, you were at the fight. Obviously, you watched it, but I want to give a beer to Alex Pereira. Now, get yourself a nice cold one. That fight, I had it going the other way. I had a lot of money going the other way, so I wasn't super happy, but that was a great fight. I know he was hurt in the last one. Came out and just took control of the fight. Early round knockout. You were there live, Obes. What did you think?
Yeah, listen, the first fight his camp, he was hurt. He wasn't feeling well. He had been fighting so much at that time. Like the amount of fights that he had at middleweight and then up to light heavy, and then he went back to middleweight to fight Adesanya, and then he stuck at light heavyweight. But he'd just been fighting. He'd been really active. Listen, I watched all week, and the press conference I saw, this Brazilian savage, I'm like, this guy's on a mission. And he showed up, walked in with a white suit with no shirt underneath and this big necklace, and he was just like fucking ready to go. And he came by me in his little walkout that he does where he goes, ah, like that. And I'm like, he walked by me and I'm like, Billy, this guy's not losing. And I didn't think it was going to be that quick of a knockout, but he came right at him, got him right behind the ear. If anyone's ever been punched behind the ear, your equilibrium goes and you're fucked. And then those 12 from 6 elbows.
Oh my God.
Like, lucky that Enclave or whatever was blocking him, because those would have done some serious damage. But man, he was on a mission, Richie, and he came out and knocked that guy out.
Yeah, I'm sure he had a few cold ones after that one.
Oh yeah. Well, you saw Marab you saw a clip of Marab, the little Georgian. He doesn't drink though, I don't think.
No, the little Georgian. Is that what he is?
It's from Georgia.
Fuck, his fight's boring, but he's just a fucking gremlin out there.
He doesn't stop.
Anyway, the way he's dancing, I mean, this club, it looked like it was Marquee or
Sounds like Pray. Yeah, Pray. Sounds like
that praise.
it was probably 6 a.m. He's still dancing. I mean, the energy this guy has. I mean, someone drug test him.
Well, I'll tell you what. He won when he first won his title over Sugar Sean O'Malley. 2 days later, Daniel Cormier was walking somewhere or saw him, and he was out running.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He just won the championship. He was out running 2 days later.
He wants to fight again in December. It's crazy.
I'm like, Jesus. Yeah.
Is he? So he's best of the best for his weight. Like no one's.
He's a bantamweight champ.
He fights like Khabib used to. He just hugs on you like an anaconda, and you're done.
You know what he does, but I will give him some credit. His striking's getting better.
Yeah.
Like he popped Sandhagen in the second round. I didn't think he'd even stand with Sandhagen, and he got the better of the strikes, kind of.
Well, and how many takedowns did he have? He
was just ragdolling him.
I hate that.
Yeah,
even they standing there and fight each other.
I know. It's getting more and more like the UFC's getting too like the wrestlers are taking over. And there's no American champ right now on the men's side. They're all from somewhere else. Which makes sense because UFC guys don't make a ton of dough. But if you're from Brazil or Georgia or Dagestan, like this guy, like that money goes a long way, Rich, right? Farther than it does in America.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, so these guys are all just like, they love it. It was a great fight. Shout out to Todd Pickup. Ice Pick's dad gave me his bunker suites. I was in there with Hurdle was there to watch that Czech guy, Yuri Prohaska fight. And then couple of the Vegas Golden Knights girls were in there having a time getting the shots going.
How was that third round for that guy?
Listen, I had a parlay cafe with DraftKings Sportsbook. Roundtree and Pereira.
Roundtree.
500 to win 4,700. Roundtree was up 2 rounds to nothing.
I know.
He just got gassed.
And then they
Fucking dropped.
KO. Look,
That Yuri Prohaska is a Czech warrior.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy, man. Like, he is a savage.
Did you see him in the crowd after watching the Pereira fight? Because he was there. They kept showing him on TV. Like, he was just standing out watching it.
No, but what I did think was if you could put a little of this Prohaska's heart and hurdle here, you might have something cooking, is what I thought. That's kind of what I thought. But, yeah, it was that was the fight of the night. And I knew kind of going in that would be the fight of the night. That was the one I was most excited for. So
how are these elbows that Pereira was hitting?
Watch these last 3.
Yeah.
He gets them in, boom, boom.
Up over the ribs too would hurt Obes,
Oh,
you know?
ribs right there. Those 2 in the ribs. Bing, bing, bing. Corn dogs. That was 4. Boys, get yourself a Labatt Blue. Always drink responsibly. Buffalo, Chippewa Street, we're coming for you. Moving on here, boys. It's the Luxury Auto Collection Missin Curfew Dog of the Week. Fellas, looking to upgrade your ride? Our friends at Luxury Auto Collection in Scottsdale have you covered. Boys, listen to this. Family owned since 2015. They've built one of the biggest exotic and luxury inventories in the country. They also carry an incredible lineup of luxury spinners, coaches, and vans, customized by the best in the business like OGV and Explorer vans, the ultimate way to travel in first-class comfort. Boys, you got to check this out. I bumped into Johnny in Vegas. Guy's an absolute beauty. He was there with his beautiful wife, playing some cards, going to dinner. They got everything. It's not just like Lambos and all this stuff, right, Rich? They got Escalades, Sprinter vans, but whatever you need, this guy's got.
Whatever you need, he can get for you, or he has it at his showroom. It's crazy. You know, you can get a Yukon there, brand new Yukon. I just bought off him. I've done a lot of the different deals with him. He's got everything you could ever imagine. It's like a kid in a candy store in there, and he's the best guy you could ever want to meet. So head over to Luxury Auto Collection, boys. Spend that money.
Yeah.
Well, you got to have a guy. You got to have a guy. It's like you're flying around. You're flying over to London. You got a guy, right? You got a guy on the ground. This is your car guy. So on their website, luxuryautocollection.com, buzz on there. You can sell, trade, consignments. I mean, if you need a Sprinter van, boys, check these out. If you got a car and you're looking to get a new one, fellas in the league, like the big boys, sign a new deal, you need a new ride, this is your guy. So, like as you guys said, you always want to trust someone. Buying cars is never easy, but this is an experience, and it's a lifestyle, baby.
I love that.
Yeah.
They're not just selling cars, they're selling a lifestyle. And I would agree with that. And let's not forget, promo code Curfew gets you free shipping anywhere you are in the United States. Promo code Curfew gets you free shipping, boys. So check them out. Our Luxury Auto Collection Missin Curfew Dog of the Weeks. Up dog. It's the Sunshine State.
Oh, shit.
Fuck fest, as you would say, fella. Listen.
So, now more than ever.
I'll tell you what. There's obviously John Cooper and the boys in Tampa have had enough of watching Paul Maurice and the Florida Panthers win back-to-back Stanley Cups, and like it, hate it, whatever, love it. They went out in exhibition and pretty much said, we're not going to get pushed around this year. And obviously Florida bit back. I love to see the preseason. It makes the Sunshine State Fuck Fest even more exciting. And the Lightning are ready. The Panthers would appear to be ready. And I think it's just good for hockey ups.
Do you think any of them were ready for this? Like any of the Panthers going in? Like, you're coming in after 2 cups. You're taking it easy in training camp. You're not practicing much. And all of a sudden you got 2 back-to-back games against Tampa. And they are like, we remember what you did to Barkov in the first round when you fucking cold clocked him. Like, do you think they had it in their mind that they're going to have to watch their backs because there's guys coming in that are playing in the minors that are going to sucker punch us?
Yeah. I mean, you got to play a certain amount of veterans in an exhibition game, right? Like 8 at least. Paul Maurice probably wishes he maybe didn't dress some of these. Like, why did Sabrin go after Eki? What did Eki do last year?
Nothing. He didn't do anything. But that guy, like, he should have to be this guy should now have to be in the line. Like, he's got a 4-game suspension.
Yeah. Did he make the team?
No,
probably not, right?
I mean, respectively, no. I would say you got to send him down. Who is that guy?
I'll tell you what. He's been in
tough
a
kid.
time. Yeah, he's a tough kid. It's nice to have him in the organization, though, if they do meet up against Florida again in the playoffs.
Did you see they just picked up that 6'9" kid from Utah? Tampa just picked him up.
Did they?
Put him on the line.
So they're trying to get some size. Like, listen, I love Tampa's team, and we're going to do our predictions here next. I love their team. They're just a little undersized. Like, even last year going into playoffs, I thought they were a little undersized. So they're trying to get bigger. I understand that. Yeah. And I like the Sabrin kid. I mean, it's a nice guy to have in the organization, Rich, that you can call up if you need.
Sorry, Rich.
I tried to get that kid in Calgary a couple times. He's playing the minors, but this kid just runs around in the minors, hammers everyone. He can forecheck. And I think he had like 15 goals in the minors or something. He's a tough kid, and I like the guy. But speaking of like getting some size in this little battle, the freeway, what do you guys call it? The Sunshine Fuck Fest?
Fuck fest.
How about a guy like Milan Lucic would enter into that mix? So that'd be a nice little pickup for someone, wouldn't it?
I mean, listen, if you're Coop and the boys, bringing in Luch would be a no-brainer to me.
Put him on your fourth line and have him when you want him?
No-brainer. I tell you what, everybody in Florida would go, if it came across the ticker, they go, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
That would change things, wouldn't it, a little bit?
Yeah. Like, Gadjevic would fight Luch. He's a tough, Gadjevic will fight.
But he doesn't want to, I'll tell you that.
No, he doesn't want to. That Greer would immediately not be as tough as he thinks he is.
I know.
Like, it would be.
Revo. Is Revo fully in San Jose right now? He's in there is just PTO.
No, he's on a last year of his deal. Yeah, he's
with another guy. Like, why not?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
You don't want to get bullied around by Greer and by Gadjevich, that's for sure.
No, and the Florida Panthers have been doing that to teams all, and it's enough's enough.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's something bugs me about preseason.
What, fighting in preseason?
Just like, well, fighting's one thing, like you're fighting, but like getting in fucking
going after guys and stuff.
Yeah, going after guys and sucker punching them, and like that's just
there's a lot of
preseason, preseason.
But there's a lot of bad blood there.
I know, but wait till the fucking regular season starts.
Points are at a premium.
When's their first game?
Points are at the premium in the end.
I think it's October 15th. It's not too long. It's Tampa.
Points are at a premium in the regular season ups. Like 1 point could be a big difference.
I know, don't send out your minor league guys to fucking sucker punch our guy that we just re-signed that has head issues.
Why not?
I just because
I love it. I love it.
Well, Florida's not going to forget this, so it's
fine.
I love it.
So bring it on or be fucking ready to go.
That's one thing. What Tampa's done is, they've put some more gasoline on the fire. But from Tampa's perspective, I think that they felt like they've been getting bullied by these guys all the last couple of years, and preseason was their time to.
Like I think that kid should get 10. I think he should get 10 games. The kid
wasn't that bad. He just kind of gave him a little fucking left to the chin, didn't he?
Yeah, but 3 times with a guy that was not like engaged in fighting, nor should he be. Who is that guy? Never heard of him.
Scott Sabrin. He's playing the show bit.
He's playing them. He's at Ottawa. He's been around.
Ottawa
played 100 games.
How many career goals is the guy? 5? Maybe? I don't know. I get it. He's tough, but like, that's good enough. Now you can't fucking drop and just sucker punch. Like it's 10 games. I would give him 10.
I'm going to look at it from Eki's got to be able to protect himself there. No, what's Eki think he's going to do? He just ran you through the fucking boards, Eki.
Yeah, no, and then now I was okay.
Hack him down.
Cross check him. You want to cross check him? Perfect.
Right there, Eki's got to drop his gloves.
Yeah, but
he knows it's coming.
Yeah,
no, you have to. I've been in that position. Like, guys coming for it. Is it right or wrong? I don't know, but it's still a man's game. Like, they were trying to send a message that we're not going to get pushed around. And obviously these young kids that are probably not going to be on the team thought that was their opportunity to do it. I've been there.
Yeah, but they should have did it after, like, go do it to Mikala because he's a monster.
Eki's a monster.
Eki's pretty big.
Yeah, but he's a fucking Eki. I love you, but you're kind of a pussy with him. Like, he doesn't fight. Yeah, I mean, this guy's a fucking meathead.
One thing you could maybe say about this from the NHL's perspective is don't put Tampa and Florida in exhibition.
Totally.
Yeah, that might be something too, right?
Yeah.
Just have them play Nashville, Dallas, Carolina.
Yeah.
Just don't have them out there. Like,
yeah. I guess it's, I mean, fuck. Well, who am I? It's good old time hockey, but like,
and it's also good for just get some juice flying for the preseason. It's good to start the season talking about.
I guess
I love it.
If I didn't see that guy sucker Eki like that twice,
he ran that guy too.
Who was it? In the first game they played? Who was the guy from Florida that came after Hagel though?
Greer.
Oh, it's Greer.
So there you go. Like, what do you want to do? He came after these two. Why isn't he suspended?
I know. That was just
he came after a guy that didn't want to fight
last year to Barkov. I
mean, you can't go from the playoffs to.
I get that. But again, I would have waited till the regular season started and then said, fuck her. This is when these penalty minutes count anyway. But like back when we played, our exhibition games were fucking bunch of tilts, but it was usually always tough guys fighting the tough guys, like, or borderline guys on, that were.
We didn't really have, I don't remember having a rivalry like that bled over next. Like if I was on Tampa, I would have taken some liberties at some Panthers guys in exhibition. Fucking rights I would have. So yeah, I would have taken some serious liberties. They just kicked our ass the last 2 years. Yeah, I would have been out there cross-checking everyone. I see what you're saying. You're saying it's a bush league move to have a guy that's going to be in the jungle go out and jump back.
Fucking right. So make
Yeah,
a
but-
statement like you.
But Florida started it. Florida started it the first game.
So that I kind of get. Where if Greer, yeah,
If Greer doesn't do that, nothing happens probably, right?
yeah, I guess I'm yeah for sure.
Yeah, I listen. I think Tampa.
I didn't watch. This is game 2 that Richie. We're watching highlights of this game 2.
Yeah.
I didn't see much of game 1 where Greer took advantage and did he sucker Hagel or was it
He
like
just he like came after him, cross-checked him, slashed him, and punched him in the face,
punched him in the face?
suckered him.
And he didn't get suspended?
He was starting the lawnmower
No.
on him.
And they didn't dress him in this game, obviously. The game 2, right?
He's right there. I think.
Who,
Is he number 10?
Yeah, he's 10. He's in there.
Yeah, he's in there.
Oh, he's in there. I tell you what,
And-
though,
and
if you're a guy like on the bubble, this is a good way to make a name for yourself.
Oh, for sure.
Not by suckering like their best player, but by fighting someone that, you know.
I mean,
squaring off.
Sabrin's the only thing that happened out of all this that deserved. I don't even think it deserved a suspension, but I'm old school. I mean, what did they give him 4 games?
Yeah, but he's never going to be in the lineup anyway.
But that doesn't dictate if how if you suspend a guy. You can't suspend a guy because he's not going to make the team.
I think it's kind of like a statement. Like you should have to have him on your roster and he's suspended for a while.
Does that keep him up for a bit, Rich? If he gets 4 gamers, can you still send him down when you're suspended? Maybe that was his game plan.
I don't know. I don't know how that
Down
works.
when you're suspended.
I don't think you can. He's probably still on the roster for the first 4.
Fined $100K and the Tampa got fined $50.
Other way around, I think.
Okay.
I think Tampa got dinged 100 and Coop got proved you're 25.
Do you think Coop's like, fuck?
Haven't talked to Coop about it.
But like, hey, you meatheads, you just cost me a 50-bagger.
I mean, I think this is no secret, and I'm sure Coop would be okay with us. Like, he's seen enough of Florida winning.
Yeah.
Coop's had enough.
Yeah.
Right. They've had enough. They're like, it's their rivalry, and they're just fucking back-to-back Stanley Cup champs, knocked him out back-to-back years, kind of bitch slapped him around. I'm sure Coop is just like, boys, let's go here.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, let's have some pride, in which they have a ton of pride in that dressing room, starting with their head coach. And I mean, I would have ran, if you're going to really goon it up, somebody should have ran Bobrovsky and been like, if we really want to,
Or Vasilevsky and Bobrovsky should have won.
let's run Bob here and see if we can get him out of the net for a while. If we're really going to goon it up here, boys. But
I mean, fuck, there was a lot of hits and stuff, though. Just ruthless. I love it.
look at it. This guy, 24, is looking for everyone. The fights now are just embarrassing. Not that I was, a marathon fighter and go toe-to-toe, but I don't love that. Let's get in there and fucking bend your knees, Rip.
Am I getting soft in my old age? I just don't like the fuck.
You just
I didn't like.
You just called Coop out, basically.
No, I said it. Coop's probably pissed that he fucking got hit with a 50-bagger.
He's got lots.
I think he had 25.
I think it was 25.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I think he's got lots.
Yeah, but do you think he's like, oh, it's preseason? Like, I'd rather this happen regular season.
No, I think he loves it.
Yeah, I think.
I bet you he'd be like, hey, this, it needed to happen. I just think regular season.
Fucking way she goes.
Shouldn't even play in preseason.
I think you're going to see the regular season. I think that every time they play, you're going to see something. Yeah, I think that was the start of. It obviously won't get to that stretch, but Luxury Auto Collection, boys, check them out. Promo code Curfew gets you free shipping, boys. It's this time of year. It's prediction time. Let's go through each division here real quickly. We're getting a little long, but that's okay here. Let's start out here in the Pacific Division. Give me your top 3. Just give me your 3 teams that are going to make the playoffs in the Pacific. Up, dog. We'll start with you, then we'll go Rich.
I'm going to say the Pacific is led by the Los Angeles Kings and the Vegas Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers. So LA, Vegas, Oil City. How are you? You want me to do the
Richie,
Central? Okay.
Richie, what do you got? So hold on. You got the LA Kings win the Pacific?
Yeah.
With that t-shirt on? With that t-shirt on, you got to win the Pacific?
Yeah, I think they're. Oh yeah, this is for the long term. This is for the
Okay.
3. I got a 3-year grace period here with the LA.
Okay. All right. So say that again. I apologize. You went LA Kings.
LA Kings, Vegas Golden Knights, Edmonton Oilers, top 3.
All right. I'm got the same 3 teams, but Vegas winning the division, LA second, Edmonton third. Edmonton, LA playing again in the first round.
Yeah, totally.
Dude, I tried to do mine differently because I don't want that matchup,
I know, but
but that's what I got again. I got Vegas to win the Pacific. I think the Vegas Golden Knights are going to be a better, which is scary because they've had great regular seasons. I think Marner makes them a better regular season team. I think their penalty kill is going to be better with Marner. Their power play is going to be better with Marner. 4-on-4 is going to be better with Marner. I think they're going to be a real tough team in the regular season. I think they're a little soft come playoff time. So I got Vegas winning the Pacific. I got Stoli Baby and the LA Kings coming in second. And then I got the Oilers coming in third. And we got Oilers Kings for the fucking, what is it, fifth year? Would it be the fifth year? Sixth?
Fifth, I think. Fifth
year.
Ah, fuck.
Well, let's look at that division and let's talk real quick about
wild cards.
Who can surprise you in that division? Who could maybe jump up in the top three there?
I want to highlight the Ducks.
I do too.
The hometown Diskey Ducks with Coach Joel Quenneville behind the bench again. Listen, the moves, Kreider, bringing in Kreids. They got some youth that's a year better. The goaltending was addressed. I like the tender. I don't know, Obes. I'm thinking they should be a team that you highlight as fuck. They can make a splash.
I'll tell you what, they're on the top of my list of teams I'm interested in, Rich. Like they brought in a lot of veteran guys, brought in Granlund. Dostal is now the number one goalie with Gibby leaving town. I'm interested to see. Listen, I don't think their back end's nearly good enough, but when you look at their forward group, especially their top nine, it's pretty good, Rich.
Yeah, I really like their team. I think it's a team that's going to be super fun to watch. I think they're going to just fall short of the playoffs, but they're so young, man. Like they got 4 guys on the back end that are under 24. I like their first 3 lines are great. They brought in those veteran guys, like you said. I think they're going to be a really fun team to watch, especially with Quenneville coaching. And I think they're going to fall short, but they're a team definitely that's going to be around for the next few years.
They're going to be fun to watch you with those orange buckets on out there. Eh? God, those orange buckets are tough. But look at that lineup. Kreider, Carlson, Terry, Gauthier, McTavish, Granlund, and then the pension line, which, by the way, that I called Richardson's line that. So you guys are copyright infringement, but you can have it because I love Stromer, I love Killer, and I love Frankie too. That's a great third line. Like that third line there on the Edmonton Oilers.
Play that against anyone.
Put that fucking third line on the Edmonton Oilers and start the fucking parade maybe. Like that's a 100%. Third line you. Hey, Richie, that's a third line you win.
100%.
Like that's a third.
But Edmonton doesn't have a line like that.
No, they need those
veteran guys that can all play.
Killer ain't leaving. Killer ain't leaving the beach to go. He ain't leaving Irvine Terrace to go to Edmonton.
Stromer is already there. And Vetrano somehow got tossed into this.
Yeah, I saw your post. That was funny.
Well, he's not. Yeah, fuck. He's how old? He's not even 30.
No, that's old now, though.
No, he's not. He's probably 20, 28.
I bet he's 30.
Click on Frankie there, KC, please.
You bet he's 30, 31.
31.
That's old. But that's old NHL now. Yeah, that's fucking crap.
Consider pension. He's got fucking 31 more years to go till he gets.
I know, but seriously, the league's getting younger. They should give the pension earlier, right? Like. Yeah. Instead of 62, give it to me at 50.
50 would work.
50 would work. I don't know if I'm going to make her 20 fucking years. I'm starting to do the math here, Richie. Hey, I'm looking at some numbers and I get the calculator and I'm going, this is going to be tight, fella. This is going to be fucking tight. It's getting down the nitty gritty here. Hey, move some things around. I'm with you guys on the Ducks and I'm going to go back to the Sea of Red up in Cowtown. Calgary is a team that I'm interested in. I think they could maybe surprise some teams, and it's tough to crack that top 3, but Calgary is a team that I loved to watch last year. Can they get enough scoring? I love the way they play. So me and Richie got Vegas, Kings, Oilers. Updog has got the Kings, Oilers, Vegas?
Kings, Vegas,
Oilers.
Yeah.
All right, let's move out to the Central. Richie, we'll start with you, fella. What do you got out in the Central?
Ooh, this might be the best division in hockey. First off, I love a lot of these teams. I got my top team. I think Colorado's going to have a hell of a year. I got Colorado, Dallas, Winnipeg. And then, after, I think 5 teams in this division are going to make it. I think Minnesota's going to make it. I think Utah's going to get in the playoffs.
Wow.
And I'm going to say STL. It's going to be St. Louis or Minnesota in the other spot, battling it out for the wild card. But I'm kind of cheering for Utah this year. I want to see them get in.
That's a hot take there. In the Central, I got the Avs. I got the Avs to win the Central. I got the Winnipeg Jets to finish second. And I'm going with the St. Louis Blues and their nice new retro God, those white unis are nice. I like what they got. I know Dallas is going to be right there as well. I don't know. I got to wait and see what happens with Dallas here. I'm going Avs, Jets, Blues, and the Central Updog.
All right. I'm throwing out a statement here.
Let's see it.
I'm going President's Trophy winner, St. Louis Blues.
Oh, bet that. What is
St.
that
Louis Blues, President's Trophy. How are you?
KC,
Look at their back end, look at their forwards and their goaltending. Best all-around group of fucking players in this season. That's
what
my take.
what is DraftKings for the St. Louis Blues to win the President's Trophy? Is that up there? It's going to be massive.
Go to team futures. Yeah,
You got
It's plus 5,000, boys.
Yeah.
For what? President's Trophy.
For President's Trophy.
That's Stanley Cup. We don't need that. We go to
President's Trophy
yeah, right there. Where is it?
plus 5,000. Ice Pick was right.
Yeah.
You got to bet that.
Yeah.
Just because you said it out loud.
Yeah, I will.
Right?
Okay, so I got Blues, President's Trophy winners, Avs, Jets, and then just call them the Fab Five. You got Dallas in there, and then I would like to think that the Preds can have a bounce back year and somehow get back into winning hockey.
I hope so. I hope so for the fact, Daddy. But
I hope so.
boy, I hope the Blues win the President's Trophy. And I hope you bet that because that would be the ultimate fucking return there. That's a good value bet up, dog. Wild Card City, boys. I'm going to start off with my wild card teams here in the Western Conference. I'm going oil and energy for my fucking wild card. Dallas Stars and the Calgary Flames get in. They get in. Weegsy, baby. We need them back in the playoffs. I think they're going to find a way to just. I love Nazem Kadri's game up there. I think another year under having everyone there. Good goaltending. I got the Flames and Stars as my wild cards. Upped.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I think I'm going to throw in, so who did I have? I got Dallas because I had the Jets in there. I got Dallas, boys, and I'm going to have a late tickler, the Vancouver Canucks.
Wow.
The late tickle.
By the way, another team that put on my top mic, like right behind the Ducks, is the Canucks to see what goes on there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I can't get behind them right now. Even as an alumni, Rich, I can't get behind their squad right now. Hopefully they prove me wrong.
Ooh, that's a tough.
A lot of question marks up there.
It's a fucking shitty team.
I like Sherwood, though.
Sherwood's good.
Why isn't he on the third line?
Oh, he will be by about game 2.
Yeah, he will be. They moved him around.
And, yeah.
You think Footer does a good job up there?
I hope so. I love Adam Foote. I'm pulling for him. He's a great guy. I hope so. I listen, Pedersen, from everything I've heard coming out of there, it looks better. I don't know if that's just Footy trying to, protect him, but Footy said he looks great. So, Richie, who you got for your wild card?
Wild cards, both from the Central. I'm going to go St. Louis and Utah.
St. Louis and you got the Utah Mammoth, fella.
I don't know. I like the moves they made in this year, bringing some veteran guys in, and fucking, you got to make the playoffs at some point.
Yeah, I like that. All right, boys, let's move out east here. We'll start in the Atlantic Division. Up you go ahead. I'm still kind of manufacturing my hair. I kind of move a couple things around here. Who you got for your top 3 in the Atlantic Division?
In the Atlantic, fellas, I'm going number 1, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Number 2, the Toronto Maple Leafs. And number 3, the Montreal Canadiens. The Panthers are off the list.
Love it. Love it. Richie, what do you got, fella?
Atlantic Division, I got Toronto Maple Leafs winning it, Tampa Bay in second, and Florida Panthers in third.
So you're going with pretty much the same lineup, eh? Like the same 3 teams, I would say, as it's been the last few.
Basically, and I want to see that little sunshine in the first round.
Yeah, I think everyone wants to see that again. In the Atlantic, I got the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Tampa Bay Lightning, and Travis Green, Brady Tkachuk, Batherson, Timmy Stützle, and the Ottawa Senators. Third. I think they're going to be better than a wild card team, I think, with Allmark between the pipes. What they learned in those 6 games in the playoff is really going to help them. So I got Toronto, Tampa, Ottawa in the Atlantic. Richie, we'll start with you in the Metro before we go to our wild cards. Who you got in the Metro, fella?
Ooh, I got Carolina, New Jersey Devils, and the New York Rangers.
All right, mine. I got the same 3 teams, but I got Carolina winning the Metro. I got JT Miller, the new captain of the New York Rangers, coming in there, shaking things up, playing hard, trickle-down effect to everyone else. Shesterkin bounces back. The Rangers finish in second. Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes, and the Devils coming in third in the Metro, fella.
Ah, boys. My man. I've got the Carolina Hurricanes, the Philadelphia Flyers, and the New Jersey Devils.
Wow.
I
You heard it here first, folks.
John, I hope
Yeah, fucking right.
I would talk. I hope you. Nothing would make me happier.
Getting Philly back in there.
Nothing would
Right?
make me happier.
I would love that.
than Rick Tocchet and the Philadelphia Flyers getting in. I hope that hits for you, buddy. I hope. That would be awesome. Hockey's better when the Flyers are done.
Totally.
And the wild card in the East, boys, I'll start her off. I got Marty St. Louis and the Montreal Canadiens in the first wild card spot. And I got the two-time back-to-back Stanley Cup champs. Listen, Barkey's out all year. Chucky's out. They played a lot of hockey. They're going to get in just on their championship DNA. And then when they get in, look the fuck out. But I just think with the injuries and, and I think there's going to be more injuries for them. I think you're going to see more guys get hurt because of the amount of hockey they've been playing. They're going to get in, but I got them in wild card too. No disrespect to the champs. All you got to do is get in. Up, dog, who you got for your wild card?
I got the Panthers and I got the Washington Capitals.
Ovi's hurt too, isn't he? Or is he healthy? Is he back skating around there?
Take some time off, Ovi. You already broke the record.
He wants 1,000 goals.
He can get there. What has he got? 40 more?
No, he's 100. He's got like 898 goals, doesn't he? It's a lot of snipes. Who you got in the wild card, Rich?
That's nice. I know I got in the wild card 2 Canadian teams. I got Ottawa and I got Montreal.
Who you got? Ottawa, Montreal?
Ottawa, Montreal.
Ottawa, Montreal. I think both those teams make the
Washington.
playoffs too. I really do. I think the Atlantic, you talked about the Central, the Atlantic's.
Yeah, the Atlantic's right there.
All right, boys. Last but not least, our predictions here, and then we got one little milk carton, and we're going to wrap her up. DraftKings, baby. I got some futures in. So out west, I took the Colorado Avalanche to make it to win the Stanley Cup because Gabriel Landeskog is back. I think him being healthy, having him back around day in and day out. Landy, that's your hockey club, buddy. You got to get back and take it over. Nathan McKinnon and McCarr are the best players, but that's your fucking dressing room. The day-to-day stuff, I like their chances there. I took Vegas because of Pick, T-Rex and the boys. I always got to put some money on them. But out east, boys, is where I want to go. I got the Toronto Maple Leafs winning the Eastern Conference, and I got the Toronto Maple Leafs winning the Stanley Cup playoffs. I think the moves that they made, bringing in Joshua, Nicholas Roy, Sammy Blaze, Matthias Michelli, we'll see. He's not a big guy, but we'll see if he can chip in some points. I just think the size they have down the middle, the size they have on the wings now is what they missed. A lot of people are probably saying because Marner's out of town, and I'll be honest, that's another reason why I think they can win. No disrespect to Mitch Marner. He's a hell of a player. He's rich. He's going to have a great year in Vegas. But I just think this hockey club right here, with the size, the length they have now, I like their back end. I like their goaltending with Stoli. The Toronto Maple Leafs, fellas, are going to win the Stanley Cup, and I'm going to be there, drunk as a fucking skunk with Travis, downtown Toronto. What do you think about that, Updog?
He's jumping on the bandwagon. You are a Leaf fan, true and true, my friend.
Do you know how hard it's been for me not to cheer for the Leafs over the last... I grew up Dougie Gilmore, Wendell Clark.
Like traded Marner, you're back on the mix there. You're back in the mix.
Yeah, I got the Leafs winning the Cup.
I'm just going to go back to St. Louis for a second, boys. The reason why I said this is because you have a healthy Dylan Holloway right now. Jake Neighbors is one more year kick and snipe. Braden Shen's on the back end of it, but he's a great leader. Robert Thomas and Jordan Kyrou this year are going to be badass. And then I think they got some of the best, probably top 4 D-men in the league. So that was why I picked them for the President's Trophy. I will say that take the over on Jack Eichel and goals this year if he has Mitch Marner on his line. And Bob's your uncle.
Rich, you want to
You're taking the St. Louis Blues? Is that what I just heard?
Yeah. Oh, is it just for the Cup?
Yeah.
St. Louis Blues. How are you?
Holy fuck.
He likes the Blues, fella. He's all in.
Oh,
He likes the Blues.
he loves the Blues. Oh, shit. Well, this is what I got. I got Eastern Conference. I'll give you the Eastern Conference final. Is Toronto, Carolina. Western Conference final is going to be Colorado, Vegas. And then it's going to be Toronto and Colorado in the finals. And Colorado wins it. Sorry, Toronto.
How about if it was Toronto, Vegas in the finals?
Oh, that would be even better, wouldn't it?
Fucking great would that be? Could you
Toronto wins.
Toronto, Vegas Stanley Cup final?
It'd be epic, yeah.
I'm with you though. I got
It'd be epic.
I got Toronto, Colorado in the final, and I got the Leafs getting her done.
All right, I got the Colorado Avalanche. Here we go, baby.
I got the Avs too, though. I got money on them too. So if it's Toronto, hey, listen, if it's Toronto, Colorado,
Fought everyone.
I'm good with it. Listen, another bet. KC, can you please pull up the Hart Trophy odds, please? I'm going to parlay my Toronto Maple Leafs winning the Stanley Cup. Austin Matthews is going to win the Hart Trophy at plus 1,800. He's healthy from everything I've heard. And listen, I'm not an insider. I'm just going off what I see him skating around and practicing and everything I see on social media. I do think he was really banged up last year. I think he's healthy. Yes, he's going to miss Marner. I just think he's going to be firing the puck. I think their power play is still going to be lethal. I think at times you're going to see Nylander move up there and play with him. The Michelli kid, I think he's got more skill than people give him credit for. I just think Austin Matthews, because Marner left town and there's more pressure on him, plus 1,800, he's the Hart Trophy winner. And fucking parlay that, he's going to win the Rocket Richard too. So double dipper on DraftKings Sportsbook. Fella.
He's going to need to be back in form. He was a couple years ago when he got 60.
Yeah, he's healthy.
Just Obes on that Michelli kid. Wait till you see this guy pass the hockey puck. Unbelievable passer.
Well, then that's what Matthews needs.
I'm telling you, he's an unbelievable passer, and they're going to see it this year and be like, who the hell is this kid?
Yeah, so you, Rich, we're getting a little long here. Sorry, I just picked a little more editing for you. What do you like about the Leafs, Rich? Are you kind of on the same, feel as me with the size they brought in? And I love Dakota Joshua, man. Like, I love that kid's game. He's built for playoff hockey. Like, him and that wall.
Yeah, I like him, and I like Roy a lot up the middle, too. He's a great third-line center. And I just think the distraction of the Marner shit was hanging over him a little bit, too. So, I don't know. I just like their team. I like their coach.
Yeah,
I don't know. They're due. Austin's due for a big year. Yeah, I'm pulling for him.
Me too. It's nice to be able to cheer for the fucking Leafs again. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get some Leaf jerseys. Go break out my Dougie Gilmore, Wendell Clark jersey. I'm back, baby. I'm all in.
If Michelli can chip away at the 100 points that they're going to miss with Marner, not
he certainly can.
Yeah, that's a good
play.
He'll have to. If he could chip in with 60, 70 points, that would be ideal.
They may not be as good as a regular season team. Yeah, they may not be. But I think they're built better for playoffs. For sure. And that's all I care about.
The big boys win in the East. It's always been like that.
Yeah.
The East is a man's game.
Boys, we're recording tonight. We're recording today, Tuesday. We got 3 games tonight. One's about to start in about 20 minutes here. Panthers, Blackhawks. Last but not least here on the milk carton, unfortunately, Jonathan Toews starting on the IR. I don't know, boys. Did you hear anything coming out of Winnipeg in the preseason at all? Like, I didn't see anything how he played or whatever, but he's starting on from what I saw, long-term IR. So, who knows? I just said this about him coming back. Like, to be out for, what was it, Richie? 2 years? 2 and change?
I mean, maybe more, right?
Time. Fuck, the game gets faster every year. It's tough to, like, I was pulling for him, but doesn't surprise me that he might have got hurt in training camp, right? Like, doesn't surprise me.
What do you think? It's the old groin? It's flexor? What do you got?
I don't know. But when you're out that long and you've played a lot of hockey like him and you're a veteran guy and you're coming back with these young boys and you're trying to keep up, it's like, I don't want to say I figured he was going to get hurt, but I was worried about it. I was really worried about it.
It's, Scott Arniel said he tweaked something. He had practiced since he was pulled out of the game. So it's, little hippie, little flexor.
So it's not long
range.
Yeah.
I feel like a guy like him, you'd probably want him, like, give him a few days on, give him a day of rest. Give him a few days on, give him a day of rest. You don't have to treat him a little different when you have been out that long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, rest is a weapon for Jonathan Toews, is what you're
I would think.
Yeah. Rest is a weapon for anyone in the National League.
This was as of today, so it's little Winnipeg local sports. So we'll see. We'll pull him for him.
Though. Yeah, pull him for the guy for sure.
It's just hard to come back. Like you're going to jump into the best league in the world where these kids are absolutely flying, and you haven't played in 2.5, 3 years. And how old is Toews? 35.
Probably right there, yeah.
A little older, maybe.
Don't you think it was a lot to ask for this guy? Like, it's a great story, and I hope it works out.
Well, I mean, he wanted it. He wanted it.
No, I know he wanted it, but it's like, is it realistic that this guy's going to come back and be an impact player? Like, I don't know.
I think you're going to see him maybe struggle a little bit in the first half of the season. Then as he gets his game back, you probably see a better player in the second half, hopefully. That's kind of how I would see it.
I mean, he's the same age as what, like the Malkins and Letang.
Is he 36 or 7?
37.
Malkin's what?
Yeah.
38, 39?
Malkin's
39.
Malkin's moving like me out there. He's not.
He looked like you in the old Aspen game.
Yeah.
Malkin's 39.
I'll tell you what, I saw some clips of something, and it was prime time Malkin back in the day. Like, when we were in the league and I was in my prime or whatever prime I had, people would ask me, like, Crosby, Ovechkin. I was like, Malkin. Yeah. Malkin. Like, he was the guy that I'm like, big, strong, long, could skate. That's the guy I least wanted to get out there against. And Ovi.
Yeah. Fuck, creature of the game.
Boys, always fun. Richie, good seeing you, buddy. Always appreciate stopping around with you. Updog, thank you. Thank you to Hall Pass Media, Kyle, Casey, Conway, Max, the Ice Pick Pickup. Hockey is back, fellas. And that was Missin Curfew.
Fellas.